P2. This is really your comeback hill if you can. And so far, holding on to it quite nicely, making up for a lackluster P1, making it up on the P2, saying, hey, you know what? We can't get the P1 control off the bat here. We'll go for P2, a solid hold. A little bit of rotation. Play is going over towards that P3 side right now, but we'll see how things fare once that goes up. And I mean, really, Division 0 not looking to let that hill slip. They want the control. They want the initial time off this to bring that lead back. That is a solid P2 response. Side of EpiQ Blue. Once again, starting off on a skyline much like last night, starting off hot, quick. It's generally a quick pace map. You can slow it down a little bit, but not much. Generally speaking, this is very much a quick game. You just kind of go, you just kind of fly at the points. Hope you can get some kills here. It's EpiQ Blue, a nice break for them. They see themselves sitting on the hill. And we pretty much almost all alone at this point. You have help from one teammate, I think, coming up from the mid. Delps finds one. Maybe you're looking for the second. Oh, you find the second as well. A nice kill. Maybe you're looking for a third. Are they going to give it to you? Well, you're trying so very hard, but it's not going to work out. You'll drop. Flurry of kills still going around the hill. Your team still stays on top. As we start to transition over to next. Thanatos with the MP5, or C9, I guess, in this game. In hand. I mean, it's good up close. I think stat-wise, it is better than the Jackal up close in that really sort of up close and personal range. Almost point-blank kills. I believe it does technically have the edge, the time to kill department. In terms of the sprinting, handling, some of the other stats, I don't know. Jackal's certainly been the favorite for most. But it's been a pretty close hardpoint back and forth. Not necessarily, I'd say, in the hill being back and forth completely. We've seen a couple breaks. I wouldn't say huge breaks here and there. It's been, for the most part, whoever has the setup, whoever has the hold on the hill, generally speaking, has been getting the time. So it's sort of been back and forth hills as a whole. But we're just sort of challenging each hill at a time. But P1 pops up. Second set of rotations now. Those nades and stunts got tossed about weak. You're supposed to go. You're trying to find cover, and that forces you out. They'll catch you. Facilities drops. Resist also falls as well, and that is a good wave of kills. As Thanatos really sees himself alone. A nice pick there. You have one up top. The question is, are you going to read that in the end? It's going to be no. Instead, you try and slide back. Not going to happen, and well, there you go, P1 switching hands once more. Got a 25-point lead or so, and looking to extend just a little bit. Maybe not a speak too soon. It is a full squad wipe, 4 down, but you do spawn up over on that P2 side. Division 0, we're going to kind of know that a little bit, start to push this point out just a little bit. They're going to fall. The break not going to quite happen for Division 0 quite yet. Nope, yep, that last player there, the last remnants of a possible flip before the point pops up. Not going to happen. And P2, EpiQ Blue, all set up. I was going to say, I don't know what's going on there, but eventually you get the kill. And Division 0 sees themselves on the point now as well. So we do start to go a little bit more of a back and forth 50-50 splits on these hills, just a tad. I think number 6 coming up from the back should be a big play. There's one. You're looking for the second as well. Peek it. Your teammate's able to get the kill. You're just the bait. And now you're the trap. There you go. 4 streaks so far. Possibility for a cruise, for sure. I don't know where that stun was intended to go. I don't think that was supposed to go inside, not hit the wall, but oh, maybe a kill. Not going to happen. Backs away. Your teammates start to push over to the next hill as well, as you have a 50-point lead. You're going to want to make this hill scrappy, though. I don't think it's a comfortable hill where you can afford to let your opponents get a solid hill as well, but so far the break going well. The one piece comes through. down to your teammates to try and find some more kills on the hill. They do eventually do so, but there's going to be some reinforcements there from the side of Division 0. Keeps this hill, at the very least, in a neutral position. And there's 3 down. Jake Frequency also dropping as well, and that's a 4 down. Division 0 sees themselves start to climbing back into this map here. I wouldn't say they've been trailing by a horrible amount, but ooh, there you go. Nice kill. Maybe you go for the second as well. Try it. One up yourself once more. Doesn't happen there. But certainly now, the game back in almost an even state. Not quite. You're down by 30 points or so. 20 points. Heading into this next hill for the side of Division 0. But one big break is all you need here. There's going to be one in secret. There you go. Wave of kills goes your way. You find yourselves on the hill. You're really tracking down this last player, number 6. And well, maybe add a second one for good measure. Pen somewhat left alone. Resist up top also falls, and well, Epic Blue see themselves seated right back onto the hill. About to cross that 200 point mark as well. At this point, P1, third set of rotations, that is where it can end. Epic Blue puts themselves in a winning position. There's another big wave of kills, and that sees themselves allowing to push up into the midpoint, sort of set up towards P1. But Division 0 are not going to make it easy, as they will be the ones on the P1 to start things off for the next set of rotations. Facility goes down there. And you're holding the bottom kitchen. And oh, that's a poor time to look away, but you're able to get away. I think your teammates able to help you out in kitchen. There's one more, and there's one more at the top ledge. Please don't get the turn. You don't. And you just keep climbing now. 20 more points, and the win is yours. Still time to win on this hill. Just barely, I think, slipping through their fingers. You're forcing the P2 now if you're the side of Division 0. You can't win on this. We saw this last night as well, where they had to balance the P2 into a P3 rotation. Last game, the losing team not able to do it. We'll see if this time around it fares any better. You can get close, but just the time, again, you have to fight for it. You have to fight. You have to go big, and that's exactly what they're doing so far. A nice solid hold. Still 40 seconds to go on this hill. For Epic Blue, they got to keep fighting for this hill, though. I think they have to just keep applying pressure. They cannot let Division 0 take a breather. And, well, with kills going their way, they've been fending off assault after wave of these players. Still trying to make a run, and, well, there you go. That's a few kills down. That's a big break resist. He needs to go big. He finds 2. Is that enough to delay? Is that enough to allow his teammates to start to push up as well? The time now ticking away. 5 more seconds, 4 more seconds to go. A few more kills, but it is Division 0 back on the hill. Now it's to P3 we go. 224 to 246. 4 more points is all Epic Blue needs. But there's one left. Almost a 1v1. Able to get the kill. You just need to stick on the hill. Someone needs to touch it. Someone needs to get on. Division 0, they're able to hold off for just a little bit longer. It's still 1 point left, and how is this still going? I do not know. Division 0, they are certainly making them fight for it. Epic Blue, 1 second is all you need. A tippy toe. Just find one player out of position. Need to make the fight happen now. Division 0 in a winning position, but it's a 1v1. Jake's gonna win it, and there you go. That's gonna be the map. $250 to $241. And it was getting scary. If you're Epic, you almost let that map slip away. I mean, again, you had the opportunity to win it on the P2 all of, what, 10, 20 seconds or so on that P2 was all you needed, really? I think it was like 20 seconds or so that you needed on the P2 to win that. Division 0 almost going 3 hills of dominant control. But ultimately, Epic Blue holding out, taking the map 1. Division 0 is certainly making this a scary game. If that end is them waking up, then Epic Blue, I think they may have a tough fight ahead of them into the S&D. We slow it down just a tad, going into the red card. Search and Destroy map 2 coming up after this quick break. And off we go into the map 2. S&D on red card. Division 0 trailing, but not by much. Certainly not after that hard point. Epic Blue, though, leading the series. And, well, currently leading this round as well. That's Facility, I guess, in a 1v3 to start things off. And time ticking down as well. You don't really have a whole lot of options, and well, no one's really peeking at either. Oh man, it's always hard sometimes with the nades. You wanted that to go inside the room. You didn't want that coming right back at you. But the doors certainly are a little tricky to handle. A little too advanced for my taste, at least. But Epic Blue, we'll see what they get done. Certainly in the season so far, they are 0-1, so they're looking for their first win for the side of Epic Blue. But they do have a map win under the belt. They won the opening hardpoint in their last game, so we'll see if they can take the S&D. And utilities are just horrible, apparently. Get them out of here. Stick to the gunny. At least they're able to tie it up now. 3v3. Shots flying out. You're trying to get into B, and the bomb is also going to be kind of down on the outskirts. You're going to have to pick that up. The question is, do you try and rotate? I mean, at this point, you're... Never mind. 1v3. There's no rotating. There's no getting out of this. They're going to fly at you. They're going to end the round. Epic Blue starting off hot with the S&D. Both rounds, you send it to a 3v1. An advantage in your favor in the late game. Well, Division 0. Not quite been much of a threat so far. We'll see what they can do once again. Looking like another B hit. Some tags being tossed about. Resist the AR in hand. I mean, this is maybe where you want to be with an SMG, possibly. I mean, I don't really know. Certainly if you're playing it up close. Frequency. Able to find at least one. Still playing it out a little bit. You still have the threat of number 2. They're on that B's site, and we'll have to see if Fads is able to find at least one. You may get caught. You drop. So possibly, like I say, if your teammates can hold out for a second, it's a little bit of information saying, hey, maybe they're still playing B, but now there's one left. The challenge comes through, and it's going to be there. Delps is able to get the kill. But you have to plant the bomb, or you need to get these 2 kills. Division 0 not going to make it easy. They will get the kill, and they end the round. They get a round on the board. Resist locking in the final kill there. And just one of those things where you had that one player over by B, and maybe you wanted to have them make some noise a little bit, kind of keep their attention on that site so that way you can plant the bomb at A and sort of have free reign to sort of set up a little bit where you want, sort of set up a little bit of a trap there. Kind of leave it as open as possible for you to position to defend the bomb site, but I don't think that really happens. At least if that was the plan. It's not executed the way it needed to. But bullets flying. First wave of kills goes down. Division 0 left in a familiar situation where they are down players at the start here. Losing, really, the opening duels. There's a 3v2, though. It's not quite the usual 3v1 that we've seen the last couple rounds. I think it's going to be we here that's going to get the opening eye line here. Sort of the intel in just a moment. But you see this push going over towards A, and the players as well to match. And, well, right under your nose they go. Penn finds a nice pick. Your teammate finds one as well, and that is 2 down. Free reign over B. Or free range, I guess, over I don't know, range. I don't really know how to say things sometimes. Nonetheless, still, it is a 1v2 now. You have full control over the B's site, and, well, you find one. You're looking for the second as well. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. It's done. You get the kills. You clutch the 1v2. Say, hey, both my teammates dropped. They fell. But I'm here to pick us up and take the round. Things were looking so good. And you're up 3-1 in the S&D. Epic Blue. So far looking very, very good. Again, it's just these opening duels in my mind right now for Division 0. They keep finding themselves at a disadvantage. They're able to sort of dig themselves a little bit out of that hole in the last round, but you just can't be losing these opening gunfights and having yourselves at a life disadvantage. That's already tricky enough, and, well, the first bloods go the way of Epic Blue. Teammate finds a kill as well, and it's just the same situation. Now a 2v4. Once the smoke is cleared, a tall order for your team once more. Can they deliver? Penn, few shots. Teammate tries to challenge it. He's going to drop. Now it's a 1v4, and, well, you go down as well. 4-1. Epic Blue, they just keep going. They just keep cruising. Only one real setback with being losing one round so far, but that seemed to just sort of be a small little bump in the road. As Epic Blue are now 2 rounds away from the win. Division 0, they have got to go 5. That's going to see at least a couple players, but the nade's going to blow them up. That is life advantage so far. Going the way of Division 0 with a big flank from number 3. Keep an eye on that as that develops, but at the front, it's not going very well. Delps drops as well, and yeah, this big flank that, hey, could have been a nice play if your teammates stayed alive as well to sort of collapse. Now turns into the only play. And there you go, a big round for the side of Division 0. You say, hey, time to wake up, we're here. We're not quite out of this map yet. The door is open. Find your way into the site. Not a whole lot of resistance quite yet. Players from Division 0 forced to back away. The bomb plant should be starting to go down here. Yep, there it goes. Now it's on Division for the retake. 3v3. But Epic Blue, they have time on their side so far. Just got to watch the angles. Jake Frequency's going to win one. Teammate's going to win one, and there you go. That just like that. 3 drop. Now you see yourselves 5-2. One more round, and the win is yours. Division 0. Much like the map 1, in a position where they need to make a massive comeback. If they want hope. If they want the map win. Epic Blue. 1 round is all they are going to need. Division 0. They have to go 4 straight at this point. They got to go perfect. And last round, I mean, they just gave up that site just too easily, in my opinion at least. They let them in the site for free. Epic Blue, I don't think they're going to make quite the same mistake. And Epic Blue is able to find at least one. And Division 0 backs away, kind of reassess the situation. I try and figure out how to get to, there we go. Get to the players over by B. You get tags, you get information, but you drop. You just need these flurry of gunfights to go your way for the side of Division 0. Resist is able to find one there as well. Jake Frequency kind of left alone. Your teammate's going to be on the outskirts, pushing in from the back, the front, whichever way you want to go, you want to call it. But teammate's able to find one, does drop. Now a 1v2. We've already seen it done before on this bomb site. Can you do it again? Ah, you find one. Unfortunately, it's a quick response to put out the flames. Division 0 finds one on their search for 4. That is a big win, and once again, the C9 being pulled out. Is it working? At 2-7 so far, I'd say yet to be impressed. Yet to be shifting the meta, but we'll see. We'll see how things fare, and well, hold on, one's in the back. That's going to be scary. You're going to be kind of trapped if you're the side of Epic. Forced to push forward. Penn finds one, and well, just slowly, it's these players from Epic Blue getting picked away. There's 1 second not there, but you certainly have the call out now, and yeah, it's just everyone looking at the stage, drawing all the attention. And it's easy pick'ems. In Division 0, slowly crawling their way back into the map. Now 5-4. We'll have to see Division 0. They need to force the round 11. Epic Blue, you really don't want to lose this S&D. We gets tagged up just a bit there. Jake Frequency, though, he's going to be chilling. think you see one maybe up top. You're able to get out of there. Your teammate's able to watch your back. Eliminate that threat. See yourselves with the life advantage into the S&D. A few more shots being tossed about. Resist is able to at least find one. You even up the numbers. Division 0 yet to really commit to pushing this bomb. It's almost like trench warfare. We're just two sides at a stalemate. Question is, who's gonna go over the mound, push forward, start that aggression, and well, there you go. It's Division 0 able to get the bomb down now. It's now a 3v3 retake scenario for Epic Blue, and well, it's been quite a while since someone's dropped so far. Delps breaking that silence though as he falls. And well, now it's a 1v2. You know where one is, and I think you probably have a guess that the other is by the stage here. You're able to get the kill. Now it's the 1v1. 10 seconds left. You need to hop the bomb, but Resist, you gotta check it. You gotta check it, and you do. You send it to the round 11. Now we're on even grounds. One more round. And this map is settled. We've gotten this far. Division 0. Do they finish the work they've started? Or Epic Blue, do you shut it down? And take away that dream of the incredible S&D comeback. Things are quiet. Well, never mind. You push up and you get aggressive. You're not expecting that player to be posted up there, but things have been so quiet, I guess. Just kind of wanted to go. And, well, lives evened up now. Badge will fall. The AR's watching overhead. Crucial. Delps tries to challenge that. It's not going to happen. Resist is going to find his teammate. And you got to wait for frequency on the flank here. You're going to see one. You're going to see Pen. And you're going to be going for this challenge. Your teammate needs to get the kill, needs to have the information. And he won't even find the player he was chasing. And just like that, Division 0. Go big. And I think a little bit of tunnel vision on that one. I think there you get the information for your teammate. And hopefully they can find the kill, anticipating that while you try and look for the others. Because, again, you knew the other ones, I think, were by the stage. Certainly, that comm needs to be there. So you're giving up that flank control that you had. And there we go. The series going to be tied up 1-1. Division 0. An impressive comeback in that map number 2. This time, able to make the comeback happen and secure a win. Because again, we were close on the hard point too as well. Division 0, I mean, they lost by what, 5-10 points at the end? They were down by like 60 or so, I want to say 70 almost, like in terms of the points that were needed to win the map. At least Division 0, it was like 270 or sorry 170 to like 225 heading into the P2 after the P1, and even into the P1 it was quite a considerable gap between the two teams in terms of what was needed. But we'll see how things fare. What division this is? Well, this is group... I don't even know what group this is. Group F, currently. Again, Epic Blue sitting at 0-1, so we'll see how they fare. Division 0, this is their season opener. This is their first game of the season. But we're going to send it to a break. Map 4. Not Map 4. God, I'm tired, apparently. Map 3. Right in the middle there of those two. Map 3. Protocol Control. Coming up. Neither team can take a win here, but one will have that advantage by the end of it. We'll have to see how things fare after the break. And here we go. Oh, maybe not the nade you wanted. Epic Blue going up against Division 0. In Division 0's season opener, Epic Blue, this is their game number 2, on the hunt for a win. And so far we are tied up 1-1 in the series. Into a control we go, and well, it's going to be a little bit of a different setup for the control, slightly. Since I think the last time really I've seen a protocol control, as that B zone has now kind of switched to the sort of little plateau instead of being by the boats down below. So I think that really means that you got to be a lot more aggressive on this left side, really, like really push up into your opponent's spawn. But so far, 21 lives to 24, time ticking down. Really not a whole lot to be said so far in this round, as it is almost as clean as can be, with no ticks of progress at all on B, and well, really almost, sorry, A and B, I guess, both sites. Eventually, a little bit of a presence starts to come through. All 15 seconds remaining, but this clock is going to be stopped for the time being. First tick will be secured. The question is, can you get a second and a third? Get some good kills going your way. Delps, I mean, maybe a big play to be had from the back. Doesn't happen. Only able to find one on the flank. We're just fighting through mid, fighting on the right. I mean, you got a lot of people to watch out for now. You are getting surrounded. And time ticking down. You need to make a big play here now. I don't think it's going to happen, though. There's just too many players from the side of Epic Blue surrounding the objective, surrounding the point, but actually somehow you're able to find a couple players in, and a few kills go your way as well. Delp's going to be top. He's going to be at least finding one, but the A zone now secured, 10 lives to 14. What an incredible break. I thought that was going to be done, but somehow you're able to find your way onto the point, slipping by, getting the kills that you need. But you still are down on lives. You at least extend the time. Can you make much more of this? I have to see. Again, you see number 2 being a lot more aggressive on the left side than I would say you normally are. Someone's got to touch the zone, though. Or maybe we're not going to be touching the zone. I don't really know what the plan here is. There you go. Find one, and there you go. A couple more kills. Patience paying off. The first tick, second tick are going to be there, and you need someone to touch this. So you need a contest. You need a good wave of kills. It's not going to happen. 3 drop. It's really down to 1. It's quite a few players on the zone. And hold on. Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Oh, but the time. You take the time to get the 2 kills. The third almost there. I think most certainly yours as well. Had you had all of 1 more second to work with, you almost clutch up. But close only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades. And off we go the next round. This time it's Epic Blue on the attack, Division 0 on the defensive side. The opening duels here going the way of Epic Blue. And a big kill there as well. See yourselves on the B zone, and I guess Epic Blue opting to try and challenge this first, and that's fine. You know, you get the kills, you get the presence. The first tick is going to be there. You're looking for a second as well. Find one. Your teammate's able to find a second. I think surely you had that even without your teammate's help. A big one, and maybe you get a second. Doesn't happen. Your teammates, though, able to pause the clock for just a moment there on the A zone as well. The first tick at least secured there. You get the numbers, you get the advantage. You're able to hop on A now as well. It is slow going. Number 4, though. Some decent control into your opponent's spot. You slide out looking for something. I don't really know exactly what. You know there's at least one on A. You get tagged up. Pen takes down the player on A. Another one from behind, though. And there's a couple players as well. They get a few kills. One more in their top window. The A zone, it's still going. It is not quite secured. Honestly, I thought it would be secured by now with the amount of time that there's been someone hopped on it, but really just been a single player on the zone. Haven't really quite stacked that. Eventually, you do get the two-man hit on that. It does fall quite quickly afterwards. 16 lives to 11. Epic Blue. A nice life lead. That gets dwindled down just a little bit. And you have a minute and 20 seconds to work with. You can kind of treat this a little bit like a TDM. Play it a little bit slower. But that life advantage is not quite there anymore. Now only a 1 life difference. A few more shots ring out. A few more kills. And Nate gets tossed about there. And you're looking for the second as well. Oh, no, you get turned on. It's not a great look, but it's 4 lives to 7 now. Epic Blue. A couple more lives in reserve. The other end, Division 0, nothing much left in the tank. You're running on empty. As now, nothing but fumes. The 1v7, and you just fly in, just say, hey, take me down, please. That's exactly what happens. We tie it up 1-1, and it's the zone control. Over to Division 0, I believe. They got 6. Epic Blue, I think, only really able to secure the full A zone and 2 ticks of the B zone. Again, that's one of those scenarios where we just kind of fly into the herd there and just. Let's hope and pray maybe we can make a clutch play. If not, well, you deny your opponents that extra tick advantage. I guess in theory you could have had some fun because it was like 3 seconds until the zone was maybe not even 3 seconds, like 1 second. Just let him. Oh, I guess no, they can test. Never mind. It'd be fun if you just don't kill him. It doesn't work out in my head like I thought I initially would have, but there you go. A few kills. Division 0. It's going to be punishing Equip Blue here. Just a tad. The A zone is starting to go. The first tick is going to be there. The second tick as well. There goes the cruise, though. And that is going to prevent any progress from going on A. And that is quite an investment so far into this round. I'd say a pretty decent one, though. You have A that's in the wide open. B as well, you could have saved it. But really, you just try and play that with confidence now. You know, you clear out the zone. You scatter your opponents a little bit as well. And you just hope that your teammates set up in positions to continue to take down these Division 0 players and continue to have the life advantage. 19 lives to 21. Make that 18 now. 3 life advantage. Adding a couple more. Back and forth we go a little bit. Vadsvin. Couple big. You're trying to get away. Doesn't quite happen. By the time ticking down, 14 lives to 19. There's not really a whole lot for Division 0 to work with. Or sorry, Epic. No, Division. It's a mighty long play of the game there. Off we go. The nades and stuns being tossed about. Epic Blue have a chance to take the map here in this round. We'll see what Division 0 can do. They're looking to fend off Epic Blue on the defensive side. 26 live, 26. Delps gets taken off the A zone. And so far, Division 0 doing well, holding the line. One drops, and you kind of leave it to resist to fend off these players here. You're running out of bullets, and you're done. You go for the reload. Penn's able to find at least one. It allows you time to reload, and you find a second as well on the retreat. Now on that 3 streak. So far, Division 0 doing well to hold off Epic Blue. And resist, going huge. I thought for a moment it was going to be a little bit of a bigger impact, but doesn't quite happen. That's a couple players now on A. That's the first and second tick done. You're looking for the third now. That should come through in just a moment. Yes, it does. And well, now you buy yourself a little bit of extra time. Not quite the life advantage, but you're close. And that kind of gets taken away now. As the 3 life advantage over to Division 0. Epic Gaming, I mean, they've got try and push. Not going to happen. Resist finding 2 in the enemy spawn. Delps dealing a little bit of damage there. But now 12 lives to 11. Epic Blue. It's looking like this round might be a tie. At least in the sense that no one's, I think, going to be capping the zone. No one's going to be losing out on lives. They're just going to go to time. Or maybe not. Hold on. Wait a minute. A couple players on the point. Not going to happen for long, though. Not going to last. Time ticking down. Things are getting a little desperate. You get one. If you get the second, that's huge. You do. Question is, do you have teammates to capitalize, to reinforce? Time continued to be paused, and now it's a 2v4. You need to go big, and well, Finn does as well. You have your teammate as well overlooking, I think. No, never mind, hop down, and now it's a 2v3. Now it's Vadsvin left alone, and yeah, you get taken down, and just like that. Round 5. Tied up 2-2. I did kind of lose track of the tick advantage, to be honest with you. Okay, so it is Epic. No, sorry, it's Division 0. Wait, no. Yes. Yeah, Epic. Epic on the defensive side. No, I was right. Okay. Epic on the defensive side. Division 0. Forced to get the kills or cap the zones. Find at least one. You were tracking a second as well. Kind of gets lost there. And Penn, a big kill. Keep the control over top zip for now, at least. There's some nice control to be had as well. The A zone. A one-man stack. And the B zone as well. And while you pause that time, also force your opponents to kind of split their resources a little bit or commit to one or the other. And certainly the A zone now, it is a double split. 2-stack on both. Hold on, wait a minute. Things are not looking so good. It's Epic Blue, the forced to fully flood into one zone. They're able to save B. Only one tick remaining left, though. Damage has certainly been dealt. A is completely gone. The extra minute on the clock, almost 2 minutes now, to work on the B zone. Work on one tick. And the progress starts to be made. And that is 3 down. That is not what you like to see. Really relying on this one lone player. Badsvan, I mean, we saw him in a similar situation. He almost clutched up there. He tried to here. And it's Division 0 walking away with a 3-2 win. Division 0 taking the control 3-2. As Epic Blue were in a deja vu scenario. Again, their opener, their last game was a 1-3 loss, taking the hard point to start, losing the next 3 maps. I believe that was against Unreal Nightmare Academy, if I'm not mistaken, at least, if I remember things correctly. Division 0, again, this is their opener, but you're looking pretty strong. These two teams seem close, but Division 0, at least the last 2 maps, able to make big plays, and well, at least in the S&D as well, comeback. Maybe he didn't want to have to be the case, but certainly able to sort of full send it in the later half of that. The control, much more of a back and forth, so we'll see. We head back into a hard point. And honestly, I still think it's anyone's game, but I think it'll be a close hard point. But certainly a lot more pressure right now on Epic Blue here, as they need to force the map 5 now. But we're going to send it to a break now. Hacienda, hardpoint map 4. Does Division 0 close it out 3-1? Will Epic Blue force the map 5? Well, we'll find out here shortly. All right, off we go. The next map, map number 4. Division 0 leading the series so far 2-1 against EpiQ Blue. EpiQ Blue need this map to force the map 5. Right off the bat, a little bit of back and forth kills. So far, really only 1 point obtained throughout this entire P1 so far. There you go. A little bit of a contest. Delps hops on as well. Now we're tied up 2 points to 2. The side of Division 0 trying to fight over towards P2 as well. They do start to get some control. I think you still have one player around. Resist! Big 2-piece there. Taking down 2. So over towards P2 with Jake Frequency just going to be chilling right now. You're going to be waiting for those reinforcements from your teammates as well. They do pop up as all 4 players are here momentarily on the zone. Start to fan out a little bit. We a big kill, and well, I don't know if you know that number 2 is still back here. Resist is still chilling here. And depending on these spawns as well, you may get a little bit of an indication here. Resist trying to get the win. He does eventually get the kill. So we'll be chilling back here. And eventually, I think that play really just allowing your teammates to sort of flood in, because it was just a lot of angles for the side of EpiQ Blue to push through. Or to watch, I should say. Allowing your teammates to push through. Vadsvin finding one in. The stun off as well, and yeah, can't quite get the kill. You try, you really do. Penn instead takes down 2. It's Division 0. The 40 points to their name. On the other end, EpiQ Blue sitting at 30 now and climbing on this P3. Number 4. I don't know if actually number 4 spawned here, but if that was a flank, but that is a nice spot to be. Your teammates as well getting a good wave of kills, and just like that, control. Division 0 looking to try and really increase that lead once more. 30 seconds left to go. Resist. I don't think you know number 5's there. Yep, number 5 coming up on the top plat there. And yeah, you get caught looking in the sky. Hey, your team shots! Ah, no! Not what you wanted to see. So much action going down. You didn't know which way to look. But things should be just about evened up heading into the next hill. Resist with the cruise in hand, though. Teammates as well getting some kills, and that should be a solid 10 seconds or so. Really uncontested at the moment. On this point, EpiQ Blue, they're going to start to push forward, though. Start to contest. They start to get in the mix here. It's players from all 3 sides. One of the sides is going to be dealt with, and well, there you go. The push tries to come through, but Division 0 stand their ground. Big kills coming out of them. I mean, 15 and 4 for Resist, and you're already looking at a possibility of a second cruise. You still have your other cruise in hand, so it almost doesn't matter, but just the impact, the power that you have on this map so far, the presence, it's there, and you're just gonna keep going. Resist almost can't be stopped. Eventually, streak put to an end, but I think he might have earned a second cruise if only he had the room to store an extra cruise to double up. That would have been great, but unfortunately you can't. It's not very often that you see that for sure, and well, Resist right back to it on the 2 streak. Does get caught that time though. P1 now with this second set of rotations. Yeah, it's EpiQ Blue still trailing behind, though. I mean, honestly, even with the 20 and 6 performance, you see some of your teammates still struggling as well. I believe here, if the scores are correct, which I believe they are now in this particular scenario. I mean, 8 and 14, 8 and 9. I mean, really 8 and 14 probably the bigger deficit of the 2, but you kind of see that Resist. Big, huge kills on the board, but the points, they're not there to match. It's Epic Blue. I mean, they have a lead, but it's only by 1 point so far. A little bit of a hello there from Dilps. Now back onto the point. Epic Blue, a lead change, and now you're really looking to ensure that lead change stays here. And Dilps, a nice kill, and well, the RC's in play. No Cruise. We get to free 2 pieces. They kind of line up. Spawns over the side of Epic Blue. They are going to be set up. And it's the last push going over onto this hill that will be dealt with swiftly. Epic Blue finally starting to take some shape, some control. And Resist, I mean, seemingly, maybe not necessarily completely shut down, but certainly his impact lessened. He's quieted just a bit. A lot less noise out of him so far. And it is, I mean, really just Epic Blue, a huge lead so far for them. The last few hills, Epic went from 90 to 160 almost. Whereas Division 0, they've been at around the 90 point for the last hill or two now. I think it's been at least 2 hills, and into this one, you're looking at 3 hills that you're still in the 90 point area. And Epic, I mean, they just keep slaying out. Division 0, they've just lost all momentum, all pressure that they had from the first part of this map, and it is a huge deficit, almost a 100-point difference now. This second set of rotation has been all Epic Blue. Kill feed going their way. The points going their way. And into the next hill as well. Control is going to be there, and I just don't know what it is. But Division 0, yeah, they have left. Their foot is really off the pedal here. There's Epic Blue over by this rock hill. They're going to be chilling, a little bit of a brief contest. Player does get wiped, taken off that. There's still a battle, and Division 0 finally really getting a good break there. 20 seconds left on this hill to be had, and you really want to hold on to it. You need to get the points now. You really can't afford to let anything else slip away. Resist trying his best here. You're running out of ammo. You're looking for your teammates to get the kills. It doesn't happen. The flood is going to be good. And now P1, third set of rotations pop up. Epic Blue, I mean, now in the 200 point mark there. Division still well on their ways to seeing that themselves. Thanatos, you're up top. You do get caught. Teammates, a little bit of pre-fire coming out. Gonna lose it. Resist really last one up, but you're surrounded. There's not really much you can do. You would have loved to get that kill, but ultimately, again, your fate was sealed on that. Division 0 continuing to fight, but we'll see. Epic Blue. Now the 230 mark. I don't think they're going to really be seeing much on that P1. They're going to let the last couple bits of scrap time go to the side of Division 0, and you're perfectly comfortable with that. You're saying, okay, that's fine. Look at the scoreboard. Look at the lead. We can afford to back off of this. Get control over to the next point. A cruise comes out from Resist. It's not going to really be doing much, but at least you're able to take down 2. Division 0 seeing themselves on the hill. And you need to have a hold. You need to get a solid wave of kills, and you do. You fend off that push from the side of Epic Blue, and Epic Blue, they have the time to work with, though. They can certainly develop a flank or do whatever they want to. I mean, they can really afford to just let this whole hill go so far as well. Division 0 still would not be in a threatening position. It's really going to be that P3 where things get dangerous. If Division Zero can have a solid P3, they find themselves right back into this map. The other end, Epic Blue, you don't want it to be as close as it was in the first map. You really don't want to tempt fate. But Division Zero, they find themselves onto the point. And resist being a nuisance once more. And the script has been flipped once more. Just a tad here. Still 30 seconds left to go. Epic Blue, they can still win it off this hill. Division Zero, they cannot, but they can certainly fend off Epic Blue, and looking like they might deny a win on this point as well. But Epic, they're going to keep pushing. They're going to keep fighting. Delps a nice win. Help from his teammate there as well. And things are still dangerous for the side of Division Zero. They do need to come in. They just need to fly at the hill. They just need to keep it contested. And you don't even need to win the gunfight at this point. Again, just contest it. Force the next hill. And that is indeed what is done. And you're going to decide to pop the cruise there as well. But your teammates already found 2 kills. A little bit of a brief contest, but the cruise, it comes out. It could save this. You find, too, your teammates able to flood in here, but you drop, you fall, you have to rely on Pen, and it's not going to happen. Pen's going to drop. And just like that, map 5 will be forced. 250 to 211. Epic saying we're not going to have as close of a map as the map 1, but I mean, it was getting there. It was looking scary. Division Zero, I mean, for them, for the most part in this series, it has been trailing. It has been kind of slower starts, but picking up in the later half. Epic Gaming Blue here. I mean, they are able to win the map, though. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. And this is it, map number 5. This will be the decider. Epic Blue going up against Division 0, tied 2-2. Bomb getting planted. Delps with one, maybe with a second as well. You're looking for it. You're on the hunt. Doesn't quite happen. But life advantage over to Epic Blue. As it's Resist left alone in the 1v3. It's not going to happen. The bomb does get defused. And that is a nice opener. Epic Blue taking the first round. I don't think quite the first blood. I could be wrong about that. It was certainly close. But certainly finding the last. Next map. Or sorry, next round. Switching things up. Division 0 looking to find the same success as Epic Blue. As Epic Blue will look to go for the plant. But they're going to be opting for, it looks like a B hit. But, oh, it's a double nade that comes through. Or even at least find one in response. But that's a shaky start now. 2v3. Players also going to be somewhat split as well. If you can find that kill, that's going to be huge. Doesn't quite happen there. I don't think you see the player there. I don't know if you saw the other player down low, but certainly that stun there. The info is gonna be there. You're looking for the kill. Doesn't happen. Eventually, they find you. And it's gonna be Delps left alone. The 1v3 doesn't happen there as well. There was potential, I think, there. If you close out that kill zip, that is huge. You're able to get the pick, maybe sort of back away a little bit, but you don't win it. You go for the reach out. Doesn't quite happen. They're sort of repositioned to, I think, try and capitalize maybe on a weak player. But you see the one up top. You don't win the gunfight, and it's 2 down. Make that 3. One last lone remaining player, and well, just like that, there's no remaining players. And Epic Blue so far keeping their slight edge in this back and forth. But anything can happen. We've seen it in the series, some pretty crazy comebacks and pretty crazy leads as well. The bomb will be down kind of in mid, though. Will force the hands of Epic Blue. At least one pushing up the back spawn here. I'm not going to find anything. I think made some noise. I think made a little bit of contact, but instead backs away, kind of repositions, says, I want to get back to my comforting friends over here. The lines have been drawn in the sand here. Sure, tippy-toeing around that, though, and a few kills go down, and well, the trade tries to come through. It doesn't happen instead. It's 2 down. 2v3 now. The bomb getting planted on A. It's going to be the retake now. The side of Division 0. They will group up. Working together as a team. Possibly. You're going to see at least one. Your teammate as well, I think, going to help try and secure this kill. You're looking for it. And he's gone. Just like that. Ben's going to see one. Tosses out a few shots. You lose the up-close battle. Leave your teammate left alone, the 1v3, and, well, you don't really have much time either. It's Epic Blue in a very familiar situation now, up 3-1 in the early parts of the S&D. And tosses out a few more shots there. Not going to connect, but I mean, certainly have the intel. Maybe not. Hold on, wait a second. You got to find the kill. There you go. I don't know if that was miscommunication or what there, but like surely you knew there was going to be one on the stairs. Your teammate just challenged that guy. But ultimately, things start to correct themselves. See yourself with a nice little life advantage. It's Vatsvin left in the 1v3. 30 seconds to work with. And yeah, I mean, they're not going to give you much to work with at the moment. You get stunned. And really, I mean, yeah, they can challenge you a little bit. They can certainly afford to toss a few players at you. A nice round win there as well. Each round certainly a lot quicker than the red card. As really, once action kicks up, like it just keeps going. You have a little bit of a mid-round pause, but certainly not for long. You just can't find the one down low, but you do find the one up top. No trade really in sight, but at least you get the bomb down. You have control over A. You say Division 0, you need to come to us, but Thanatos says yes, no problem. And it's Jake Frequency left in the 1v3 now, and it just keeps being 1v3s for both sides, really. But no big clutches, not this time. It's Division 0 that ties things up now. 3-3, both teams going half the distance that they need to. We'll just have to see who can go all the way. He's able to find one, but it is a quick response as well. Man-for-man trade starts to go down as well as players go down in pairs. An eye for an eye. 2v2, minute left on the clock now. Bomb in hand at the very least, so you have a little bit of mobility. You have some choice. You're not committed to pushing a particular area or part of the map to reclaim the bomb or to make the plant happen. And they opt to rotate towards B. And there's no one there. No one is home. Committed to guarding the A site. But I think the time starts to tick down. I think Vatsvin, you sort of have the intel. Certainly now you do. Saying, hey, the bomb's going to be down on B. Oh my goodness, no one's expecting the hop up. But now it's the 1v1. And it comes through. You get the kill. Epic Blue. Keep the lead. And I really don't know. I guess you just don't expect the player to at least check from the piano. Even if you don't fully commit on the hop up, you kind of use it as a little glance to sort of hop up and just take a peek. It's Epic Blue now up 4-3. So we start off our round 8. Stun's going to connect. Trophy now down, though. Preventing any more real utility from hitting that A site. The bomb going to be started to get planted here. And, well, oh, the timing, I was going to say, maybe works out if that player hops down, but instead does get a little bit of a peek, a little bit of a challenge, but no one able to get a kill out of that. And, well, now it's 3 left alone. Oh, I was gonna say, please go for the exit, but don't get... Oh my goodness. Don't let that happen. Interrupted me mid-sentence. The bomb gets defused, and we see ourselves tied up once more, 4-4. Both teams inching their way closer to a win, and that is a confident round as well for the side of Division 0. Two more rounds to go. This one, I mean, certainly as you get into the later game, it's obviously going to be getting closer, but certainly it's these kind of rounds where, A, you have an advantage, because the winner of this round just has one more round to go to close it out. The loser of this round would have to go 2 straight, force a round 11, and obviously round 11, if we get there, is the pinnacle. It is the end-all, be-all of all S&Ds. Well, Division 0 put in a tricky scenario on 1v4. A lot riding on Penn's back here. You find the kill, but the trade is quick in response. Epic Blue now 5-4. This time, though, you don't want this to slip away. You have the advantage. You're in a position to win it. Division 0, at least so far, at least, you know, at the very least off of the map, too. You can't count them out quite yet. But Epic Blue, the advantage going over to them. But you don't want to have that deja vu. I think you really don't want that round 11. You want to end it here. You want to end it now if you can. RC gonna be on the field. Jake Frequency is able to find one. RC does get blown up. Doesn't really find much. Maybe get a little bit of intel. But now, a 2v3 bomb plan, and everyone from the side of Epic Blue just decides to back away from the B site, really abandoning that, and that's fine. At least if you get it, eyes on the bomb site. Division 0, they're looking, they're searching, but there's no one on the A site to find. Everyone's back in their spawn. A check needs to come through. Someone needs to hop the defuse. It does start to go down. Your teammate finds 2. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! No! The 2-piece comes through. You're able to recover. It was almost looking scary. I thought for sure that was going to be a 3-piece. Or at least a cleanup. But that prone saves the day. Frequency going huge. It was almost looking disastrous. But a nice recovery. You close it out this time. You say, we are not sending it to another round 11. We'll end it here. We'll end it at 6-4. We will take the map 5. Thank you. We're not going to have a repeat of the last S&D. We have learned our lesson. Epic Blue close out the series 3-2. They deny Division 0's run that they had really in the map. Even the 1 through 3, really, and map, a little bit in the map 4 as well. But it is a close series all in all. And I think this could have gone either way. I think for me, for right now, the real downside for Division is just letting Epic Blue having those massive advantages to start. So I don't know if it's Epic Blue, you know, starting off hot and then sort of just losing traction a little bit, or if it's Division 0 just not able to kick it into full gear at the very beginning of these maps. Because, you know, a little rundown here of the series. The Skyline, the map 1. Epic Blue, I mean, they had like 2 hills that they couldn't win off of. Division 0, they keep pounding away at Epic on the 3rd set of rotations. Because really P1, it was looking like Epic Blue was going to win it from the P1 into the P2 rotation. Like that was their sweet spot to win the map. Doesn't happen. Division 0 able to get control over that P1. They get control over the P2. In the P3, they almost go the distance. They close it to a gap of 10, forcing really the ending of that P3. Red card. Epic. Sort of a similar story. You go up. It's like 5-2. Division 0 come back from that. Force around 11. Win that. Call that a day. Go to protocols. It's back and forth. Division 0 just... I mean, really with the back and forth, they just had a decent side. Or decent kills in the last round. Really, it was just a back and forth. That one I think could have gone either way. It was really just a couple tick difference, a couple kills here and there. Really just separating the two teams. Not much there. But as the Hacienda, once again, Epic with a solid lead. Again, almost letting it slip away. Not as dangerously close as the Skyline, but certainly potential was there. Division 0 were making it look scary. Again, another like 2 or 3 hill run. That really should not have happened, where Epic Gaming was in a position to win it for like 2 to 3 hills there. Eventually able to close it out, but it was looking scary. Division 0, they were making the run. They were right back there in the fight, in the rearview mirror, and in the search and destroy. Back and forth and back and forth. And Epic, this time around, they had the lead in the S&D, and they at least kept it. They closed it out 6-4 fashion. And that is the series. We're going to end it here. We may have another game up next. Don't really know. We'll try and get that sorted. So we may or may not be back, but at the very least, this game, exciting conclusion. It went the distance.